What's good, my people? It's about Mr. Alex, and we're definitely back again for another vibrations here on this here BrBpTV. Be real, be positive reaction, brothers and sisters. Welcome to each and every one of you guys who have definitely tuned into another vibrations. By the way, guys, my vlog was limited, so I know a number of you guys did not see it. I don't know for what reason. I don't know if YouTube haven't paid certain individuals and their strike or something. I don't know, but they limited my video, and of course it had to be reviewed. And up to now, 3 days, I guess, 2 days, 3 days has passed and it has not been reviewed, and as a result of its limitation, the vlog would not have been sent to you. So I'll post this in the first comment in the comment box below, guys, so you can definitely check it out right there. Anyways, guys, a number of persons were sending me this here video right there of Lofty Dura. Big up Lofty one time, definitely doing a great job in the awareness of what is taking place in Dominica. And of course, we're gonna react to some of the vibrations. Hopefully I can get some of it, because I have to go today and do another vlog, brothers and sisters. But of course, check out the previous reaction or previous vlog right there. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. Chase them ballin'. Okay, oh, toto. Okay, I don't want to get copyright, brothers and sisters. I see something interesting there, guys. This is Kanisha's, the girl who went missing and still has not been found. By the way, guys, I take up my hair. Hopefully I get to plait it. Anyways, let's see what Lofty have to say right there. Big up Nazio Fountain on the music. Lofty go again.
Further afield, it's always a pleasure to be with you guys each and every Saturday from just about that time, 6 o'clock.
Oh, that's a Saturday.
Today,
okay. July 1st.
Being the 1st of July. Yes, we're in a new month already.
Yep. 7 months.
It is another month. July.
By the way, guys, happy July 4th to each and every one of you guys out there who's celebrating July 4th. That's probably one of the things I'm going to be filming. Hopefully I get to do a vlog on that and get some fireworks and stuff right there. Anyways.
That is. And so the year is slowly but surely coming to an end.
Yep. 6 more months. 6? Yes. 5 more months, brothers and sisters. July, August, September, October, November, December. 5 more months.
Once we pass halfway mark, then we are on the descent.
Happy New Year to each and every one of you guys. Happy New Year. Yes, man.
And you're not waiting. A matter of fact, just before I tuned in, just before I came live, about what, 2 minutes to 6 o'clock, I already saw some, persons on Facebook asking, where is Lofty, where is Lofty? Well, I am here, and if I wasn't here this afternoon, then I'd always send out some kind of notification, all right? Something together as a people. Why I meditated upon that action of mine that I'll be taking in your presence this afternoon, and by extension the wider world, because once it is on social media, then it is global.
Cemented, yeah.
It will go viral. And
I think people were sending me pictures of him burning the Dennis BYRON report. Guys, there's a lot of conflicting things in this, man. I don't know what on earth is going on with Domin. What is going on with Holy Boy? Only letting the man do whatever he wants and not allowing only to have free and fair elections, because what he wants is to continue his legacy. So he pay people, and I understand now what Cabral was speaking about. Talking about is not the people, whoever elected this man to be the one to review this stuff. I mean, but one of the questions I asked, brothers and sisters, I was making the question on the basis of, did the opposition or the individuals or the civil individuals or the unions or whatever agree that Dennis BYRON should make the report? Or did Skerritas go ahead and pay the man some money for him to do whatever he wants for himself? And apparently, that is what has happened. Based on the report that we got, brothers and sisters, when the people want voter ID cards, Skerritas saying no voter ID cards, national identification cards. Who is that?
I decided that yes, this much talked about and much anticipated report and recommendations from BYRON, I will be having none of it in Dominica. And it really doesn't make sense that
the man paid the man with our money, we boy. to make a report to make it seem as if, oh guys, we're going to be doing electoral reform, and the electoral reform is to suit his benefit, not Dominica's benefit. Boy,
I even think of talking about that report or going to that report to do anything in terms of starting off a conversation in your company this afternoon at 6:30 to take place. After that has been done, we put that at the back. Then we will get into more matters of national importance.
Yeah, I think we need to screw whatever that Dennis BYRON partner did. Screw it. It's scared to waste our money already. He throw it away for his benefit. But that is something else, boy. Scared paying a man to do report for his benefit, boy, not for the people's benefit. And people staying quiet or they calling radio and talking, boy. Talk. All right then.
It is given from the powers that be to do anything with consultation on that report, on these recommendations from Brother BYRON. All right. So yours truly, you can count me out. The reports and the recommendations that I am poised to take part in terms of conversation or discussion is that of the OAS, is that of CARICOM.
Yeah, the taints. Election should not be done again or be undertaken again unless the corruptions and the taints have been rectified. They have not been rectified. It's worse. Boy, well, from what I gathered, it's worse, brothers and sisters. Certain things that Scarrett wants to put for himself. There have been little to no details when it comes on to, from my understanding, when it comes on to what do you call that again? Bribery and treating. These are things that need to be clearly defined in the reports, and apparently none of that has been done, from my understanding.
Is that of the Commonwealth Secretariat? Is that of our own, where we came together and put together as a people on paper what we think, what we know is good for us as a
Yes, people. I agree. Screw whatever BYRON did. The people need to come together and say, hey, this is what we want to do. But of course, Scarrett will want to think that Dominica is his kingdom. So whatever he decides or whoever he pays to do whatever he wants the person to do, and just put it through Parliament, because, boy, we lose $650,000. Very clear and precise. But no, he wants to do his bidding. This is one of the reasons why a number of persons have been saying, well, Scarrett called elections, even though the report was being sent to Lennox and a number of individuals. The report was sent and Scarrett pretend, hey, I didn't see it. A whole month after he writing a letter to say, hey, I didn't see it or whatnot. Even though it was on social media all over the place. You mean to tell me people seeing report all over social media for a whole month? And you don't see it? I don't know what kind of Ted Kalbas you have to be to let me continue.
All right. And so that is the only set of documents that yours truly will be participating in terms of discussion. Position up and running this afternoon. First son, he did very well. Not being with you folks last week. Last week I was out of state attending the graduation ceremony of my first son.
All that not relevant.
To carry him
Congratulations to your son
as well. Also, my daughter is not too far at the back.
Congratulations to your daughter as well, Lofty.
So I'm expecting nothing less from him as well. Students who are...
Congratulations to the students.
Comfort of my home. And so we'll be doing that burning of Report 1, Report 2, and Draft Legislations 1, Draft Legislations 2.
So that is what people are saying in
pictures. In the comfort and space of my property to the person. As you're there, share the live. We will my and with we doing things together, our space, that little space, the original space, we can sure fix it. Because Arlene Warrington, Bernice Cothy, son.
Well, I think that is the
Stephanie John Baptist, Nick Butch.
Congratulations to them.
Brandon into you are tuned in the incognito mode. Dominicans, we have some matters of national importance to talk about tonight. There is a situation, and that is an ongoing situation at our hospital, the main hospital.
Oi.
And that ongoing situation, it it trickles down to our health centers across the island, and that is the lack of medication.
We still have that problem.
You heard me right. Lack of medication.
Why do we have a lack of medication when Skirt was the very one who came on stage, I think, during election time and telling the people, the citizens who were clapping what he was saying, stating, I can send my little ones out, I can send my families out, but what about you? You, the very man who's supposed to be putting things in place to ensure that the ministers are carrying out the things that they stated that, or the ministers who are in charge of certain sectors, to ensure that they do their job. The man then coming on stage and say, what about you? I can send my little ones overseas for health and things, for medication, but what about you? And the people, they're clapping, we boy.
And so we will be.
And then when your family member, look, somebody pass away because of wrong medication. Somebody pass away because of wrong medication. I think Astafan's girl passed away because they gave her the wrong medication. The family, all you know, can take them to court for that. No.
We will be talking about that tonight. There are some things that have been brought to my attention in terms of the lack, yes, the lack of medication.
But we have high food, oh. We are kung fu, high food, tired.
Medication in the hospitals. We will be talking about that tonight. I'm also being told from very, very reliable sources as well that on the port, something is ongoing on the port. That is the one at Woodbridge Bay. I will bring you up to speed as to what I know, as to what is going on the port as well. This rogue regime, I must add,
scary day.
They are basically at the helms of political
warfare.
At the helm of the political pinnacle in Dominica. We can comfortably say 25 years now, because they started in 2000, and we are on the back end of.
And it was handed over in 2004. Give the young man a chance now. Give the young man a chance, mes amis, Dominica. Dominica does fall down from a cliff. Boy, I'm more at Tobe, we got Tobe tumble down the. Boy, and man watching Dominica tumble and they checking, boy, you know what, I can get a little $300. 5 years of misery and oppression and not elevation like the economy, the very economy that can help your little ones.
23. So basically a year and couple months will give that rogue regime 25 years on our backs. And so Dominican
1999, I guess.
Friends, 25 years.
Almost 25 years.
In any field, 25 years in any language, 25 years in any situation is a lot of years.
I remember seeing something, guys. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Hold on. Lofty, hold on. Okay, this is it right there, brothers and sisters. Oh, let me get it in there. Yes, brothers and sisters, I saw this rather interesting post. Yes, man. I saw this interesting post right there and I have to share it with you guys. So apparently, hold on, where you gonna? Okay. So apparently, this is a very interesting. The number of times CARICOM countries have changed government since 2000. Montreal did it 6 times, Bahamas 5, Haiti 5, St. Lucia 5, Guyana 5, Jamaica 4, Barbados 3, Belize 3, Grenada 3, St. Kitts and Nevis 3, Suriname 3, Trinidad 3, Antigua and Barbuda 2, St. Vincent 1, Dominica 0. Okay, let's continue.
Actualize now that 25 years reign of a very dictatorial regime and put it into our context as a people, having gone through 23 already out of those 25 years. So that we will be touching, and that will be sort of a heart-to-heart conversation that our country has found itself. For the Civic Vibes program tomorrow, important. I said we would be doing together as a people. You will be viewing live that is, the burning of BYRON's report people,
Let's see if we can get that.
it's not good. In real and fair elections in Dominica, I can tell you folks, these words are like horse manure. They are like cat litter, and that is where that report belongs. What he proposed for a proper identification, it doesn't fit the bill.
Nope.
And
Supposed
so
to be voter ID cards. How a man can do such a thing with the people's money? He allowed the Prime Minister to dictate. First of all, brothers and sisters, when I saw they giving the report, I wonder what the Prime Minister giving report for. Isn't the electoral office and the electoral people should be the ones doing these things? The Prime Minister should not be in front there, handing over and shaking people's hands. What trouble is that for me, boy?
Side to come back to vote in Dominica, it doesn't cut the bill neither.
And I had a feeling that he was going to do something like that, you know. He's going to try his best to see if he can make BYRON make something that is to his benefit, not the people's benefit, and the people watching that we and not do. Boy, I tell you, boy.
What he's proposing in terms of injecting monies, whereby these monies can be accounted for properly as per political campaigning, that too doesn't cut the bill. And it goes on and on and on and on.
I don't know if they think Dominicans stupid. Generally, well, I mean, I saw something. I saw a post somewhere. Let me see if I can get it for you. I saw a post somewhere. Oh, by the way, guys, happy CARICOM Day. Interesting, interesting, brothers and sisters. I found out that Skerrit is the Prime Minister, he's the one in charge. You see what that is? Oh, so somebody say liberates people of Wesley view of the Prime Minister. He's saving the fish from drowning. What else I saw? Yes, brothers and sisters, alas, look, folks in the OECS saying Dominica is the stupidest country in the Caribbean. And alas, and brothers and sisters, it's not just they saying that. One of the places that I went to, the international community, brothers and sisters, when they found that I was from Dominica, they thought I had a low IQ, you know. They initially thought I had a low IQ, and they came up to me and they say, how come you cannot be from Dominica? Because they're trying to figure out what is going on in Dominica. Dominica was better back in the day, and now it's worse. And now the people themselves are allowing themselves to continue. Brothers and sisters, I understand that they bring in people from overseas to vote. I understand, to tilt the scale. But the point is, there are still people in Dominica voting for the very thing that is keeping the economy down. Some people are so greedy, they get in a few $1,000s here and there, and they think, yes, I'm making it. Brothers and sisters, when you can make way more in an economy that's doing well, look at St. Kitts. Little St. Kitts we got, sir. Man getting paid $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month, $9,000, and they say that, boy, anyways. Happy OECS, CARICOM. What I was looking for now? Yes, brothers and sisters, Dominica Prime Minister Rosa Skerrit, who is the incoming president of CARICOM, stress that the summit is a time for introspection and reflection over 50. All right then. All right then. Yes, man. Retrospection, not true. Well, look at the future. Look at the future that's going on the dream.
Can you imagine in terms of the bloated list, that there's no concise way, there's no precise way that this brother has recommended.
And the voter ID cards will solve that problem. You have a voter ID cards for which you have to say a number of days or whatever in Dominica. Once you are able to prove that, you get the voter ID card to come and vote. Not simple.
For the Electoral Commission and the people of Dominica to clean that list.
Boy.
So folks,
boy, tell you, boy,
this report to me, it is not worth even mentioning. All right. But what I want to tell us, what I want to encourage us, it is to be prepared, because this they will not
come to take it. Yes, man. But they know they can't just let it go, because if they let it go, jail go pick them up. Jail will pick them up, so they have to fight tooth and nail. And I understand what they are doing. I understand they are fighting tooth and nail to stay out of jail. Because the moment that government change me, trouble for them. Ooh, trouble.
Relent. They will be on full throttle. They'll be want to go full ahead.
Yes, man.
To institute these recommendations.
And the people are allowing that to happen to them. And when I talking, brothers and sisters, I tell you, you have to do something about that, Miss Ami. Only watching about Mr. Alex, but you know what you saying there is true, you know. What you saying there? Guys, when I was in Dominica, that is what somebody tell me, no. The person meet me and say, well, Mr. Alex, what you saying there, I agree with everything you say, but if election had to call tomorrow, I am voting for Labour again. That is what you call defeated, my boy. And man seeing these things, and man in Dominica voting for man balling. Hey, you know, it's something wrong with people, boy. Something wrong with human beings, boy.
And that is where now I am saying to us that we have to be prepared to do the necessary pushing back. We have to do that as a people. Talk alone cannot
work. Man calling radio. I heard Munsewe talking about, oh, it's not electoral reform. Rubbish! What you mean? It's not about electoral reform that is needed. That is the very thing that the Prime Minister is doing. That is why they're now making a report for them to further cement themselves in. And Munsewe, whoever them people, whatever his name is, talking about, oh, electoral reform is not the way. Really, my boy? Are you in reality, boy? Coming on the radio and saying there's nonsense there? And I understand you might be on the thought process that we need to educate the people, but it's not like the people don't know. They know, but they understand the economy is what they're keeping them down, and therefore they have to be servants to the very people who are supposed to be servants to them. The best way for them to get out of it is electoral reform, and you're telling the people it's not that Dominicans need.
We have to be prepared to put now our bodies literally on the line to push back against what is steering us down. Comfy zone now. Draft legislations proposed. They will be going up in smoke in just a while. That we the Dominican people,
I needed this online because I wanted to show the people. I need this online, but apparently they say scare them, say it's going to be online, but apparently the people say they can burn the report and things, so they stop make copies or but if people can burn, what they can do, burn their computer, put the thing online for people to read, but apparently you don't want people to see what is going on, to see if it's beneficial to them, so all they have to hear is what the other people that they don't want to hear say, which is on the report.
We are not in conformity. We are not satisfied with the kind of reporting that was done. We are not satisfied with the kind of draft legislations that are before the powers that be.
The whole of Dominica need to dump it. Yes, we allow ourselves to look $650,000. We lose it. But aren't we losing billions of dollars, no, brothers and sisters? Man building hotel in Dubai, all kind of building in Dubai. While they can't fix back school, and then they come and tell the people, hey guys, Dominica hard, the whole world bad. On the basis that you yourself building as the Prime Minister, building a bigger mansion than the mansions that you've stayed in before. Not only that, but on the basis that you're getting $32,000 to stay in a mansion given, or it's supposedly given to you by Montreal management, who is making ton of money doing the very thing of selling Dominica passports. Passport money that should be put in the consolidated fund that is overseas and manned off. I have to cough on that, man.
To go to Parliament. It is not in the interest of Dominicans. It is not in the interest of free and fair election. And so that is why I'll be taking this time to basically...
Go ahead.
shoot this afternoon, okay? Weather is still sort of bright, fully nice, yeah? And so that is why the literal burning of that document is so critical, it is so crucial, yeah?
Dominicans cannot be accepting the oppression just for a little few bucks or for a hey, they send my little one school. Mesa me your little one, if they mesa boy. Your little one cannot survive overseas. They have to send them back in the very Dominica. They go in and get all kind of degrees that they cannot use in Dominica. They come back to do NEP. I know this for a fact because I know one of my partners them went overseas. He didn't listen to me. He do his thing and he come back down Dominica. NEP pick up the boy. He work NEP for a few months and checking hour. I go school for what? I end up leaving to go in another Caribbean island, and that is where he is right now, doing well. Miss Amy, how you come in Dominica after getting your degrees and working NEP, but going in another man country and doing well with the very degrees that you get? And you don't think something is wrong with them? Okay.
Let me just pan that camera
To eat my lunch, brothers and sisters. I trying to hurry up.
to the front. Where I just came from, right here. It's a bit. Me now.
What are you taking your kitchen lighter and go and do that? You should have lighted a buka, my boy. Go on the beach and light a buka and say, burn it up, man. That doesn't work, man. You taking your kitchen lighter and do that, lofty, come on. That's what the kitchen. Okay, look at him.
And
the pliers.
recommendations number 2.
So you burning them up, man.
Yeah?
Yes, I. How a man can be so wicked, man. But I understand that he doesn't want to go to jail, so he's trying his very best to ensure that he cement himself. But the people don't realize it's to their detriment. It's not to his. It's to their detriment.
2. We have in that, and you can
The colorful copy going on blaze up, man. Put the colorful copy. It might turn green or red. Leave up powder. BYRON, what were you thinking, BYRON? Initially, when you started, you had the ideas. All of a sudden, things just took a terrible turn. Because you maybe get extra money, not true. Alright. BYRON. How BYRONs can be so wicked too, I don't know.
make the wind that to pull it out.
Guys, let me just skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, let me just.
Business of national importance, all right? That's for medical care. And I know when some folks go at the hospital, they murmur, they under their breath say certain things as it pertains to the lack of proper health care.
That's guys, I go post that in the description below because people are allowing these things to happen to them. And it's not like they don't know. They know, brothers. They know. Human beings know. They're telling me they agree with what I say. We are not the first time that they say that. People trying to banter me to meeting me on the road in Lago, in Rose, all kind of places. One meet me in Casibros the other day, trying to banter with me, and then they agreeing with what I say. Brothers and sisters, they agreeing with what I say, but still they still go back. This is why individuals believe there's some sort of dark spell or dark cloud over them, and I agree with that. Because I cannot believe that man rejecting objective reality to go on the basis of what they feel inside, knowing the truth. Mezami. Anyways, guys, I finish. I use enough energy today. All you see, I'll put that link in the description below so you guys can listen to it. You're talking about the health. We know about the healthcare in Dominica. We have nice buildings. You know, we have nice buildings. Great. We probably have one of the nicest buildings in the Caribbean. But nice buildings doesn't mean nothing. Just like a woman putting on perfume and she don't behave, or a man putting on nice clothes and he don't behave. It'll still stink from inside, brothers and sisters. Anyways, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. That link that you wanted to, that link there, the full link will be in the description below, so you guys can go into the description, the video description, and check it out. And as well, the vlog, the previous vlog that I did will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. So definitely check that out right here. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Man, I tell you, boy, next reaction video. Be real. Be real. Be real, brothers and sisters. Be positive.